Okay, today we're doing Dodge Stealth parking brakes. Got the lug nuts off. Can't get the tire because it's a little frozen on there. I guess it hasn't been taken off in a while. We're going to try to give it a good kick. There we go. First thing we're going to do is got to take the caliper off here. And that comes off. I don't know if you can see this bolt here. There's two bolts. One there, right here. Okay, so those two bolts hold on the whole caliper assembly here. Okay, so we're going to take those. It's a little tight on there. So what I did is I got my little bar out here. Stick it on the end of your handle so you can get a little torque and then torque it up and then torque it up. Now I broke that. Make it loose. There we go. Get a little leverage on it. A little on the top there, and we'll get a little on the bottom. Oh, the bottom one's pretty good. It's the top one here. Okay, and that's all that holds on this assembly once I get them off. Cut it off. That's where your brake pads are. See you can see the brake pads. They're a little worn, and I have a bungee cord. I put it up there through the spring just to hold that so it doesn't rest on your lug. You see these holes right here next to the lugs. Now these here, I got this bolt and this bolt. Okay, I got them right out of here, out of the radiator bracket. They have threads in these holes here. So you put them in here, and they act sort of like a puller. Now it's cracking, it's pushing up against the back there. If you know the trick. And see, now we're pulling off our drum and our rotor here. And there they are. There's your parking brakes right there. Well, 4 springs actually. There's another spring. But got this spring. There's another holder spring. Oh, I'm sorry. You got the springs right here that actually hold it on. Okay, there's one on each side, holds the actual shoe on. And then you got your adjuster down here. There's your adjuster right here, and then you got another spring, and then all the way back here you'll see you'll have your spring and your cable for your parking brake. Okay, let's see. We're going to take this spring off first, and this is the other top spring here. Take this off. Okay, that comes off. I don't know if you can see it right there. There's like a little ledge that this hole just goes right over. So when you put it back on, make sure your things are up. I got this spring here, this assembly part here. It's like a spring and a bar. There's a spring down here. Right here is a spring. So we're going to take that spring off. Get out my needle nose here and pull off the adjuster. The adjuster is right here. Adjuster. There we go. And you want to make sure you put it back together the same. The one side of the adjuster it screws out. Okay, facing that one there. These two springs here, and with the I'm gonna take them off. You can feel in the back, you'll feel where it's pegged there. After that, the whole pad, the shoe comes off there. See? Take off this other one here. The other one off. Tricky part here. You got a cable coming in. It runs to this little bar here. And you have to get the cable to go through this slot here. While this, you got to push that down just a hair and pull the spring up at the same time. It's a little trick. Got to get this arm off of this here, and see, as you can see, it's pretty solid, rusted on there. Got to take that off. It's, what is it? Just a clip. Got a clip right there. Take the clip off and the arm off. There's this pin here. The rust buster on it. Now it's starting to loosen up. There we go. Okay, we got it off. So we're going to have to get out this. Okay, got it to start banging out here. Bang it back and forth a few times. Really get that. Take my screwdriver, put it on the head there, and just pop it right out. Here we go. That's what we're getting right there. Okay. Got this out. I got my clip here, my spring-loaded washer there, and my arm here like this. Okay, but I have to put this peg back in. Okay, so we're going to put the peg back in from the other side. Just watch when you do this, you don't wreck your pad. Okay, and what we're going to do is we're going to tap this in. It's not all the way in yet. I'm going to tap it in and out. If I go, it's going down a little further. I'm just working the hole a little bit because it is a very tight fit. It's all bottomed out onto there. And you got to bottom it out because it's a very tight fit to get this spring in here and to get the tapping the horseshoe clamp back on. Now I got it pretty much all the way on there. What I'm gonna do is take my needle nose and just try to tighten it up a little. Emergency brakes. Okay, so when the cable pulls, it's going to pull this here. Okay, so we got to put this back on to the spring. Nose underneath the spring. Push the spring up. Put that on. There it is. It's on. Okay. All right. Good. Bar in first because once you put them springs in, it's going to tighten everything up. This way, at least you can work it a little bit. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, we got that one spring on. Yeah, there it goes. All right, put the other spring on.
That's that.
Goes in there. Spring goes in one of them triangles and then goes in the other triangle here. The this part goes towards you. Yeah, because that's the turner. Yeah, take the bolts out of there. Now, hold on a second. Hold on. All right, we got this back on. The rotor's back on. Now we got to put the caliper back on. And the way we do that, we're going to take out the brake pad, and we're just going to take the C-clamp, put it in here, put it right on the piston there. Okay, see the piston going back in? Okay, got the piston in. Pad is a little thing, that one goes onto where the piston is. We'll put this on, got it inside the clamp, and then we'll put the other one in, put it on the other side. Put pads on, and then we're just going to slip it. Put the bolt in the back.